And we therefore need to redefine the way, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry? Sorry about what, Mr. President? Sorry about what?
There's a generator to kick back just in a second. Yeah, just wait a second. It will kick in. Okay. The lighting has already kicked in, but the mic takes a bit spec now. We can continue.
Okay, I was being given lessons on how to deal with load shedding. And I must say, I am sorry about that. This continues to be our biggest challenge, as you all know. And I think it affects you at local level because you distribute electricity, and when it does this, it gets your own customers to lose businesses, it disrupts the livelihoods of our people, and people lose confidence in us.
You see, this is the problem I'm having here. I still don't understand why Mr. President have to say sorry, especially right now. After all this time, it looks like this is the first time for him to experience the load shedding, isn't it?
And I must say, I am sorry about that. This continues to be our biggest challenge, as you all know. And I think it affects you at local level because you distribute electricity, and when it does this, it gets your own customers to lose businesses, it disrupts the livelihoods of our people, and people lose confidence in us.
Wait a minute, Mr. President. Of course it affects us. What do you expect? Because we have been the victim. Yes. The electricity can come and go anytime. So it affects the whole nation. Don't speak like you are not aware about it. Mr. President, yes, it is true. People do not gonna lose confidence in you. Instead, people will already lose confidence in you and your government. That is the truth. That is the truth, because looking at this video properly, you get to understand that the president never experienced any load shedding in his life, especially now that he's the head of the state. You can now get to see how embarrassed it is for him to experience such kind of load shedding on rolling while he's busy giving his speech. And all the local government delegates who were there, they have to start laughing. Look at this man. He even looks so serious. He kind of like waiting to hear what the president will have to say now that the load shedding is happening right in front of him. Guys, what if Julius Malema was right after all? Yes, come to think of it. What if Malema was right all along? Have listened to this.
Comrades, we marched to ESCOM. We are the only organization in South Africa that marched to ESCOM. When we marched to ESCOM, South Africans on Twitter did a hashtag and said, Futsek EFF.
Do you guys still remember that Twitter? The Twitter that went viral, which everyone were commenting about it. Hashtag Futsek EFF. Do you guys still remember that Twitter? Listen to what was the reasons.
They said Futsek EFF. Then they said we are causing traffic in Sante. When we were fighting for them in 2020, before things became worse as they are. We warned you, South Africa, about Pravin Gordhan. And you said, we don't love Pravin Gordhan because he's an Indian. Today, let your Indian give you electricity. Because we told you that Pravin is part of a problem and is going to sell the whole of South Africa. Comrades, there was a proposal in ESCOM that they must take completely the electricity blackout until they fixed the old stations. They wanted to take the whole South Africa into darkness, not this thing of 4 hours to wire, no electricity. We are going to become like Nigeria if we don't stand up and do something about it. Electricity is the economy. Electricity is education. Electricity is health. Everything relies on electricity. Today, children in...
What if Malema was right after all? What if they were clever enough to understand what was up to come? Because I remember that time how everyone were trying to criticize them. Now that we are at this point, seeing the president on the other side is trying to apologize in a laughing way, all because he had to experience the load shedding while he's busy giving his speech. What if it was also one way of people trying to sabotage him? That, Mr. President, since you are here giving your speech, let's take this advantage to humiliate you in front of people. Perhaps you'll get the message, you'll get to understand that things are really serious. That is true. Because there's no way you'll just have that kind of load shedding when you are in front of people and they know very well that the president is around in Boksburg. Yet they have to go and switch off the power. That is a very strong message. What if Julius Malema was right after all?
I care and I see you in hospitals. They are dying in numbers because of load shedding. We want you, South Africa, in 2020, and you said Futsek EFF. We tell you all the time, you keep on saying Futsek EFF. That's why today you are in darkness. If in 2020 you could have said, yes, EFF, we are with you. Let us remove this CEO. Let us remove COO. Let's remove Ramaphosa. Let's remove Pravin. Things were going to be better today. Why? The EFF has got a giraffe view. We see things as they come. We are not prophets. We tell you that here comes a problem. And most of you, you say, when we tell you the truth, you say we are disrespectful. ESCOM has collapsed. You don't have water, you don't have electricity, you don't have a job. The food is very expensive. Today, you can't buy a fish oil. The most basic thing called fish oil is extremely expensive. Petrol is too high. The taxes are going up. The bus fares are going up. There is nothing that is not abnormal under Ramaphosa. Since Ramaphosa angena as a president.
Wait a minute there. You know, sometimes when you are on the right side, when you have to speak the truth on certain matters, you look like a fool. People are not going to believe you. People are not even going to pay attention to what you have to say. People would like to judge you based on your background educations. People like to judge you based on your English accent. People would like to judge you based on what you can put on as your outfit. People like to come and look down on you. They have to find one or another reasons for them to look down at you. But if you remain on the right side, you focus on that, trust me, you're never gonna go wrong. The truth hurts, because when you remember about this Twitter of hashtag Fusek EFF, Malema spoke about all these things. They had to march, and this march was creating traffic. And people who were driving in the car, they are the one who make this hashtag Fusek EFF to trend, because they were getting angry, saying that we going to work or we coming from work, and these people, they are busy striking around. They criticize him. They criticize the EFF while they were marching for something which was making sense. Look at us today, where we are. Look where we are today.
We lost more than 2 million jobs in South Africa. Since Angeno Ramaphosa, things have become worse in South Africa. Today, Asine Gesi, Eskom has collapsed because they've destroyed the whole of Eskom. Babuleli Eskom, Ramaphosa, and Nokotan. Basebenza nabelungu bafuna uthatha iEskom yethu, because they know that Ramaphosa got 1 billion in 2017 to be a president from white people. Bayayifuna imali yabo abelungu, bayayifuna uthatha imali abelungu, bayayifuna. Manje instead of giving them imali yabo, ubanikeza iEskom, ubanikeza iSAA, ubanikeza iDinel. All of state-owned enterprises have collapsed. The jobs are gone. When we say 1 million jobs are lost,
guys, this totally confirmed what I always say, that the president can have the goodwill. He might have that affection on how to solve this problem of the Eskom and the crisis that we are having in the country. But I still have strong feelings that there is some group of people who are trying to sabotage the ANC government. Yes, I strongly believe sooner or later we're still gonna sit down again and talk about this. Because you can see in this video that we are watching, Julius Malema also tried to bring some of of what had happened. Apparently, there is certain people who had financed the president in order for him to be in the power. And it seemed like the president is still owing these people. Now, tell me something. What if it is these same people who are busy sabotaging the president? What if it's these same people who want to make the president to fail even more, so that people will get angry at him? So this actually confirms what I always say, that it's not just a simple matter. There is a sabotage end behind all this.
you must know 7 million people are affected, because one person who's working looks after a lot of people. And tomorrow, when the job is no more, you must know a lot of our people are in hunger. Why? This big nose called Ramaphosa in the office. Uchonchi mali ayifaka kumadrasi, ayifaka kumasofa, uyadla uRamaphosa. Mara our youth are eating nothing. Ramaphosa is sleeping on top of dollars. In Mkanyakute, we are sleeping on the floor. We don't even have bed, the most basic things, yet our president sleeps on top of dollars. Ibolile le ANC. From a councillor to the president, they are rotten. In 2024, as funi bona ANC la kumkhanyakute.
That is where we are. That is where we are, guys. The whole system is down. And it needs to be fixed. And it can't be fixed if we don't look each other in the eyes and try to tell each other the truth. It can't be fixed if we don't get the courage to talk about it as we are doing right now. This is not about being a politician. This is not about being a civilian. This is not being about an opposition or the one who's leading in the government. This problem concerns us, everyone. Whether you are corrupt or not, at the end of the day, there still be a load shedding at your place. Whether you are corrupt or not, at the end of the day, we still gonna pay the fuel at the same price. Cooking oil, we still gonna pay it at the same price. So let us look things in the positive way and try to understand that if you can afford everything, not everyone can afford it out there. So for that reason, at least we need to help each other so that things can be done in the proper way. It is very funny. At the same time, it is very pity and disappointing to see for the first time Mr. President have to come and apologize. I am sorry. Sorry for what? That this is the first time you are hearing that there's a load shedding in this country. But anyway, I like for the fact that he had to acknowledge that this is one of the problems we are facing. In that case, something should be done already. Because these things is affecting the economy. This load shedding is affecting the small business. Trust me, this load shedding is affecting the economies. We're talking about people losing the job. We're talking about the number of unemployment which is getting higher each and every time. But how will we try to solve this problem without electricity? Because electricity is everything. Yes. In the world of today, without electricity is nothing. Let the truth set you free. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dopsy. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel. Give me your thumbs up. I really do appreciate. But for now, continue to be yourself. Be good, be kind. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. May God bless you all. I'll see you again very soon. Ciao, ciao.